Hi there. In this video I'm going to show you how to change and customize how your Aplia accounting assignments through Aplia Online Working Papers, how you can actually change how those are delivered as well as the grading options even per question or per portion of that assignment inside MindTap. So I'm inside a MindTap course right now. You might know as a teacher you do have this edit toggle that you can turn on and off to do some basic editing functions. So if I turn that on for my first chapter, I get a little edit icon that I can click on any of the assignments. I can also hide any assignments. Note that if you click edit on a working papers assignment, it gives you a few options. You can rename that assignment, add a description, add availability and due dates. You can move it within the course. And if you click edit options, you can actually change whether that will count towards a grade and flow into your grade book, whether you want it to be timed, so students have a specific amount of time to complete it, and the grading type. Those are just kind of a lighter layer of settings that you can apply from that view. I want to show you how to apply settings using the Aplia app over on the right, and this is actually going to give you more options. So if I click the Aplia app, I can always make it full screen by clicking this little icon, which is nice. And once it opens up, I get a list of all of the Aplia Online Working Paper assignments in my entire course. Now, I'm looking at some of the working papers rather than the application or mastery questions, so I'm going to search here for what I'm looking for, my working papers. And this is the very first working paper assignment. I can see that it's already in the course and it counts towards a grade, and it's got the grade it now setting. Note that if you click this little question mark over here in the Aplia app, if you're unsure what those assignment types mean, there's a quick FAQ, and the very first one describes those for you. So the working papers at the end of the chapter lessons are usually graded now, which means students can attempt it 3 different times and will receive immediate grading and feedback. So now that means that they basically will get 3 chances at that question. Now, if it's a randomized application or mastery question, which you'll see in parentheses, that means that when they go back and try it the second time, it's actually going to be a different data set. So they can't just kind of memorize what they did wrong and enter it in again. So for those questions that have the randomized option in the back, Grade It Now is an awesome option for that. But you also have 3 other delivery types, whether you want students just to have unlimited scores and unlimited feedback, standard that they just have 1 attempt at each question, or randomized, again, really only applies if you have that randomized option set in the title of it. So you can find that information here. I'm going to click back to go back to my assignment list. And I'm just going to show you some of the additional settings that I can change in here. So again, I'm going to find my assignment, working papers. If I click the little plus sign next to this, I can then see the individual questions that are in this assignment. There's always a work together and an on your own. It shows you the page number in the book where these apply as well. And here you can see how many points each are worth. So I've gotten the question before, you know, maybe the work together, I'm doing that in class. I don't really want that to count towards my grade nearly as much as the on your own, where students are going to be working by themselves. So I can click the little edit pencil here to change this. And it can't be a 0, so I would recommend giving them, 1 point for the work together, and then you could, change this to 3 or whatever you want. And note that inside the MindTap gradebook, if you change the settings inside the Progress app to percentages instead of points, then you'll see everything as percentages. So whether you use points or percentages, it's easy to have that calculate into your gradebook. So I've changed the how much each question is worth. From this view, I can also, if I click this button here, that's going to be the entire assignment with both of these together, how many points that's worth. And I can view all questions, which will open up a new screen, and I'll actually be able to see that assignment as a student. And if I click Show Answer over to the right, then that will show me the solution for that. So this is all in the teacher view. And that's how you can easily see solutions. All of your solutions to the online working papers are also found in your instructor companion site. But if you just want to look at it quickly from this Aplia app, you certainly can do so. So I'm going to go back to assignments, and those are the basic settings that you can change to get a little bit more detailed in how you want your course assignments delivered. You can always copy an assignment as well if you want to make a few changes and have students take an assignment over again. Okay, thanks so much and have a great day.